Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I'm going to go over some trades for the morning as part of my trading plan. In other words, I'm getting ready for the trading day for tomorrow. As always, please visit the Discord chat. Most of it's free, and these trades are listed. Some of these trades are listed out there, but you must always remember to do your own due diligence, develop your own strategy, and learn it and win. And of course, it takes a lot of practice. And remember, nobody can predict the direction of the market. The market will do what it's going to do. Let's get started. The market was certainly mixed today. The Dow ended up down, I think at around 100 points. The NASDAQ and the S&P 500 really went nowhere. You can certainly say that it was a mixed day today. Communication services did well. Real estate, not so well today. Energy for the week is still in the red. Checking out the calendar, today I'm using Forex Factory and filtered only for the red ones. And you'll see that for Tuesday, there's not much happening. You're going to see the market probably wait till the CPI, Core Price Index, and see how inflation and the interest rate is affecting, and it probably will affect the market that day. That's why the red little flag here. And Thursday at 8:30, Core PPI, that's another biggie. Unemployment claims, and not much happening on Friday. It'll already happen because it's just Great Britain. Now I want to jump into some trades. And these are trade ideas that you can pursue on your own. Compare it with your own strategy and see if they are valid. If what I'm saying might go up and your strategy says it might go up, maybe that give you a little more confidence in your system. Let's get started. Some of the stocks that I'm watching for tomorrow, and I recommend everybody to plan out your trades for the next day. Do your research, do your due diligence. Anyway, the first one is Tyson's, ticker symbol TSN, at a big gap down today, and that's because of earnings. Tyson's Food, TSN, shares slide on the second quarter losses. Sales were flat, and the gross profit came in at $527 million, down from an earlier quarter of $1,735 million. So when you have a gap down like that, what happens after a few days, after all this excitement and overreaction? Because Tyson's Foods is a very strong company, established and generally profitable. After a few days of stabilization, the stock will tend to start moving up and filling this gap. The RSI is way below the oversold position, and next level, it has no place to go but up, but it hasn't come around. You have to wait for it to come around the 30 and cross over before you do any kind of entering. And the MACD is in the below the zero category. That's when I look. When it's below the zero line, that's when I look for longs, and it's above the zero, I look for shorts. This is one I'll be watching over the next few days. Tyson's. I took a short today on Disney. It gapped up, and I think it's going to fill this gap. I'm not over optimistic on Disney. I think there's a lot of headwinds coming up, and I think there's going to be some more layoffs. Anyway, there's a lot of excitement today. I'm not going to go along. You can find out more about this trade on our Discord. And another short I took at the end of the day was American Airlines. I think it'll fill this gap. The MACD is well above the zero line. That's what time I look for shorts. And the RSI is heading up to oversold, but it's not quite there yet. I'm still jumping the gun here. And I got a single today to add more waste management. You can see this is cranking on up. In other words, to scale in. And out on my Discord chat, under premium, the small fee, there is a trade listing, and this is for the day. And you can see that AAL is scale in. Now, this was a scale in long, and I took a short because I thought it was at the top. But you could take it either long or short. This is scale in for American Airlines. Here's Disney short, and here's Waste Management right here, and that's a long. And the day before, Waste Management scale in again. The day before that, Waste Management scale in again. On the 3rd, Waste Management scale in, small positions. On the May 1st, scale in again, Waste Management. And here on 428, Waste Management was an enter long trade list. And there it is. So this would have been a big winner. And if you had money to scale in, sometimes I don't scale in because I don't have no money. But these were all opportunities to take a trade and then continue on. Out on Discord, in my free area, I have a watch list of things you can check out on your own for the RSI. There's your buys and sells, the MACD when it's bullish and bearish, and the stochastic RSI, bullish and bearish. It lists the stock and the price. We're going to check a few of these out. Maybe Net, McDonald's, Coca-Cola. I'll go down the list and look at 4 or 5 of these and see what we like. Coca-Cola has been going up, and then about 2 weeks ago, it kind of leveled off. Not doing much. It's channeling here. We're consolidating. Stochastics is giving a single. The MACD is below the 30, below the 0 line, and the RSI is not telling us much. Stochastics is saying go long. I'm not too hyped about this. Cloudflare, big gap down, and then we look like we're going to come up on our watch list. The MACD, it says go long. I like that. This is the RSI. The MACD says go long. RSI says go long, and so does Stochastics. When the 3 of them occurred at the same time, that's when I think it gives a strong signal within 3 or 4 bars of each other, and that, I believe, I'm very comfortable with this going up. McDonald's, again, a stochastic buy. Do you think it's going up? The RSI is not doing much, and the MACD is still heading south. Johnson & Johnson has got an MACD signal to go up. Stochastic is in this oversold situation. It hasn't come back around yet, but this was a long trend down for the MACD, and I do think a reversal is in order for Johnson & Johnson long. Again, this watch list is in the free area and give you some ideas to check out with your strategy and see if your strategy shows the same thing. And then perhaps maybe you could make that trade based on your strategy. Bungie's swinging nice. We had a MACD crossover. Stochastic is pointing up. And we had a buy, RSI buy, 1 or 2 bars behind. So if all 3 of these occur at the same time, that's usually a sign to go up. I currently have a long trade on Bungie. AIG, swinging nice. Big gap up. Will it fill that gap? I think it will. The RSI says to go down. MACD is above the 0 line. And so I ignore those because I'm looking for reversals. And I'm looking for a reversal to occur above the 0 line. And the stochastic may come back around. Who knows? But I think it's going to reverse and fill that gap. What do you think? I currently have a trade in American International Group, AIG. Now, don't forget to go out and check my free Discord. And you'll see some trade ideas out there. This is BAM for a long, Target for a long. Here's a trading view chart, and I think it's going to go long. Here is a MACD crossover, and we have the RSI pointing up. And this is a TTM squeeze. I sometimes use that for momentum, and it looks like it has reversed right in this area here. Remember, we have earnings coming up. There's American Airlines. I just told you about that. Disney, just told you about that, and some other ideas. So don't forget to check out the free Discord. Remember, do your own due diligence. These are just ideas. The object is to develop your own trading system. Once you develop your own, then you'll win. And once you have a winning system, you can win for life. You can do this all throughout your life and take in and put a little more pocket change in, and later on put some big money in. Well, that's all I've got for you. Happy trading. We'll catch you on the flip. Have a good day tomorrow.